Hi, Dave. My name is Christina with Four Link Marketing. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I reached out to your office the other day, offering to provide a video on some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So, as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product, they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword in the search bar there. And for example, your future consumer is going to be typing in concrete repair, for example. Now, whenever we see a location at the end of that, such as Frederick, Maryland, that tells us that that is a local consumer looking for a local business to get a service done right away. So they have that higher buyer intent, right? And just based off of convenience, they're going to be contacting a company that they see first, and especially within this Google Map Pack. Now, I know this section right here are the Google ads, and I noticed that you guys are running ads for like Frederick, I think Frederick County and the Thurmont area, I believe. And they are great to run. So I really hope that you are getting some great leads by running these ads. I would advise maybe to add a little bit more information within the description here, but otherwise, I really hope you guys are running, getting some additional leads within that. They're really great to run. Now, what I mentioned about this Google Map Pack here, these are the top three competitors within the Frederick area. Now, why are these companies so important? Because they are in that top three position there, and essentially based off of statistics, these three companies do get the most clicks off of any business listed on the entire page, especially this section right here in that top position. They get the highest percentage of clicks. Really important to be listed there because essentially you do get the most consumers reaching out to you. And just looking here quickly within the Frederick area, I just want to see where you came up within the Google business profile here, the business listings. Okay, I'm not finding you, so I have to see exactly where you guys are at. But you do want to be listed at least on the first page because 98% of consumers do not go past the first page when looking for a customer to contact. Now, the reason why these three companies or the companies in these three positions here do get the most clicks because as you can see the reviews, right? And just based off of convenience, consumers, when they see the amount of reviews, that's what makes them scroll down to this area. Okay, so really important to be listed within the Google Map Pack there. Now within Waynesboro, you guys were in the top position, so that's absolutely great. I know that's your home location. But since you do service other areas, it would just be my suggestion to get more visible in that Google Map Pack for like Frederick, York, Thurmont, or even Rockville. I don't know if you go that far, or even Harrisburg. But that would be my one suggestion. Now, there's a couple ways on how to do that. You could make sure that you are replying to your reviews. Make sure that you do weekly posts and you have those photos geotagged to those specific areas, and then also to your citations. So this is something that we do for our consumers. Citations is essentially your contact information. It's your address, your phone number, your website URL, your email address, and we look to see how many citations your competitors are listed within, such as like Yelp, Super Pages, Yellow Pages. And it's kind of like a popularity contest. Google, if they see your information more than your competitors, they're going to rank you above them. So they see you as more popular, right? So that's something that we do for our clients that really helps them get within that Google Map Pack there to get to get additional leads coming in for them every month. Now this section right here, this is what we call the organic listings. These are websites that meets the requirement of the 1,500 to 2,000 words minimum. That's what we call content. And what drives the content are the keywords. So for example, as you see here, like concrete, Frederick, Maryland, right? I think you guys were, yep, within that middle position there. And you have the title, concrete repair, and Frederick, okay? And I think you were listed within the middle section of the organic listings for again like Frederick. I think essentially the areas that you were running ads for, you're coming up within the middle section, but and Waynesboro as well. But within like Harrisburg and York, I could have York here. I don't believe. Oh no, you are listed within the middle section with York, and that's really great that you are definitely on the first page. Ideally, what is the best position to be in is, of course, this top position to get above the Angie's List and the Yelp, because if you're listed within the Google Map Pack and the top three there, and in the top position here at the organic listings, overall, you get the most visibility, and essentially you would get the highest percentage. That is like the best position to be in is to be visible within both sections there. And essentially, any company that's listed both within the top position gets the most clicks out of any business listing there. So that would be my suggestion as well, to kind of get bumped up in your organic listings. Now, looking at your website here, overall, it's a great website. There's really nothing I would suggest to change. It's absolutely beautiful. You have your click to call, which is great. So people that are on a mobile device, they can just click to call you right away versus manually entering the phone number in. And then you also have your service area, and you have back pages for those higher populated areas, which is great. That's really what you want to do. I would just recommend getting some of the higher traffic keywords within those back pages of the service areas to really help boost your ranking. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in a little bit. But overall, you have your reviews on there. I mean, really overall, great website. But taking a look at what's going on the behind the scenes. Now, this is what's really important. This is, again, like the data of how well your website is working for you. Now, this is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits. Now, taking a look at what's going on, again, behind the scenes to your website. Now, these numbers right here, this is your trust factor and your power rating with Google. And it's definitely both on the lower scale. They're both on a scale of 100. Ideally, you want them around like the 20 to 30 range, and of course, moving up every month. And because they are both on the lower scale, that's just telling me that you're not coming up within a lot of the search results. So I know you're coming up with concrete repair, but I think there's not a lot of volume within those buyer intent keywords, is why you're not coming up in the search results for higher traffic volume keywords. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Now, as we see here, like I was looking up concrete repair, right? So there's 60 people looking at that buyer intent keyword every month, and you guys around the middle position, right? Like I was showing you. Same thing for concrete leveling, about 50 people, and about the middle section, right? And some of these other ones, as you see here, the mud jacking, concrete repair, Frederick, right? Okay. Deck repair, York. Okay, as you can see, they're all around like the 50, 60, 40 range as far as traffic volume. Okay, now let me show you here. Now these are commercial, well, they do residential as well, but concrete contractors. That's a keyword that they really focus on their website. Now let me show you the difference here of the volume. Okay, so as you can see here, concrete contractors, York, 200 people searching for that keyword every month, and they are in the 11th position. So that's almost even at the bottom position. But let me show you. Okay, see concrete York. Okay, higher volume. So that's the kind of benefits of getting those higher volume keywords on your website, because it helps you rank within those, and that really makes a difference in the amount of leads that essentially converts to new customers. Like as you can see here, they have about 200 people reaching out to them every month. Now, I don't know what their closing rate is, but let's just say 20%. That's essentially new customers for them every month, just based off how well their website is working for them. Now, and by having those higher traffic keywords on their website, even though they weren't ranked that well, they're still coming up with the search results and they're still getting clicks. And looking at your website, the traffic volume you guys are getting is about 55. Okay, so that's a little bit less than what they're getting, kind of significant less. But and again, these are people reaching out to you, whether to get more information, an estimate, schedule an appointment, what have you. But that's just showing you about the average amount of people reaching out to you. Now let me show you these guys right here. Now, Baker's Waterproofing, I know they are in a higher service area, so like they are also in the Harrisburg and then the Pittsburgh area, but they service Central PA, of course, right? And a lot of West Virginia. And of course, they really focus on basement waterproofing, so like foundation repair. And I know that's something that you guys don't necessarily advertise for, so I don't know if that's something that you do. But concrete lifting, of course, is something that they is a service that they provide. Now, take a look at the difference of what's going on of the behind the scenes to their website. As you can see here, this is ideally where you want your rankings to be. That shows that they are their average score of trustworthy and power rating within Google. So they're coming up in search results, right? Now look at the amount of keywords they have on their website. and look at the amount of traffic that they're getting from their website. And again, I know they service the Pittsburgh area, but let me just show you here. Um, Now, bakers, they're kind of considered branded keywords, so that's not necessarily what we're looking at here. Now, again, that's Pittsburgh. You can see really high volume there. Now, I don't know if that's a service that you guys provide or not necessarily waterproof basements, but foundation repair. Now, let me just show you here. When you look at foundation repair, now Baltimore, I don't know if you guys travel that far for your service area, but look at the amount of volume. Okay, so there's more people searching for that. Versus, again, concrete repair as well, but this is just in addition to having this buyer intent keyword on your website, if it's something that you do. But even Maryland, foundation repair Maryland. So as you can see, having the higher volume keywords on your website is really beneficial to really help have your website work for you. So again, so you get found more within the search results and essentially converting to new consumers. So I hope this was helpful. That's my main objective here, just provide a video, just to offer some suggestions on things you can do as well in your own. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. We can get a game plan together. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.